Pass Around the Smile is like your go-to friend, the one that lifts you up and backs you till the end. She's there to guide and inspire, challenge and teach, and remind you that your best self isn't out of reach. Self-development, manifestation, self-love and more, it's time to trust the process more than ever before. Welcome to Pass Around the Smile, the podcast. I'm your host, Cleo Massey, and I am so glad you're here. Let the magic begin. Hello, my Pass Around the Smilers. Welcome back to the Pass Around the Smile podcast. Oh my God, it is 2025. We are here. We have made it. I am currently halfway through my self and soul reset with so many of my community members. If you guys are involved, wow, the transformations, the aha moments, the conversations that are coming out of this course, I am just so proud of. I'm so proud of you all. It has been so exciting and I'm just feeling so inspired and motivated by you all. So thank you. Gosh, I have the most amazing community and I am recording this podcast on Pass Around the Smile's 10th birthday. On January the 8th, I spent all summer trying to understand how to build a blog out of HTML codes. And I ended up doing it after many tantrums, and that was the birth of Pass Around the Smile, the blog. And I never, ever thought it would end up being my full-time job, my biggest passion. I never thought I'd have a podcast. I never thought I'd sell products. I never thought I'd speak at events or hold courses, but here we are. I am living out my passion and my dream. And honestly, it's thanks to you guys. It's thanks to you guys for believing in me, for listening to me, for doing my courses, for putting yourself out there and being vulnerable and allowing me to help you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a Pass Around the Smile community member and playing along with me on this crazy journey. Goodness me, let's just get stuck straight into the episode today because I know so many of you have been waiting for it. My affirmations that I created based off of your zodiac signs from Moon Omens have absolutely gone off on Instagram. I've had something like 20,000 shares, maybe even more now. I haven't checked it actually. I didn't even check it yesterday. It is going so incredibly well. It is reaching people all over the world. And the fact that my words are inspiring you guys and helping you guys feel positive about 2025 just fills me up in a way you wouldn't even believe. So thank you for sharing my content and for loving what I do. I think I'm feeling very nostalgic today being my 10th birthday and just taking a trip down memory lane and just feeling really, really grateful. Really grateful. So today's podcast is super exciting. Not only am I going to read out the affirmation that I have written for you for your star sign in 2025, but I have also pulled a card for each star sign. And it's crazy how it all relates. Like it always matches up. These decks, I tell ya, they are magical. And when I'm doing readings for the collective, I make sure that I am in a very good headspace, that my energy is like pure and focused. And when I pull these cards, I'm like, wow, because I will pull the card for, Scorpio, for example, that's my star sign. And it will just match so ridiculously to what Moon Omens predicted for you, for your zodiac sign for 2025, and the affirmation that I wrote for you. So not only will I be telling you your affirmation, your card reading for 2025, I'll also be kind of giving you my guidance and view on how I think that all matches up and what I think that means for you in 2025. Now, what I've done is I have gone and put timestamps in the show notes for today's episode so that you can just skip to your zodiac sign if you want. You might want to listen to yours and then a family member's and a friend's. You can go and see exactly what time I do that, just so you don't have to go through and listen to the whole episode on zodiac signs that you're not really interested in, which is so fair enough and totally fine. But yeah, let's just get stuck straight into it. So we are starting off with Aries. My baby girl Indigo is an Aries, the first zodiac sign of all of the star signs. And it was a goodie. So the affirmation that I wrote for you was, I embrace a new rhythm as I enter into my most transformative year yet. I am willing to grow and be brave as I unlock possibilities beyond my imagination. I am experiencing true self-discovery and the result is pure magic. Shivers. Okay, so Aries, the card that I pulled for you was the comparison card. What the comparison card says is, comparison is slowing you down. Move forward fearlessly in your own lane. You are going at the perfect pace for you. So this year, Aries, has the potential to be your most transformative year yet. And I believe this card, the comparison card, is coming out as a reminder that comparison could block the potential that this year holds for you. You are really close to a huge shift or a transformation. Your zodiac sign on Moon Omens said so. And I think that comparison is like almost comes as a warning sign for you. Do not let this block the process. You must live your life on your own terms. You must move through this journey of yours at your own pace, and that pace is perfect for you. The minute you get stuck in comparison and you start comparing your journey, your emotions, your reactions, whatever it is that you're comparing to family, friends, celebrities, people you don't know on social media, that is when you are going to block this pure magic that is waiting for you. The result for you is this transformation. And you have to be willing to grow and be brave to actually unlock what is waiting for you. And let this card be a reminder that when you do feel feelings of comparison, because we are all human, we all compare, we all get stuck in that comparative trap, you go, it's okay. I acknowledge that I am feeling jealous right now because they're here and I'm there, or I acknowledge that I am feeling triggered by looking at this person's social media, or I am feeling upset because this person got what I wanted, whatever it is. You get to then choose again. You get to acknowledge and feel how you're feeling, be so proud of yourself that you can actually acknowledge that you are feeling stuck in comparison in that moment. So many people will go through their whole lives not actually being able to identify why they're feeling a certain way or when they're feeling a certain way and what that even means, but you are already there. You are so far ahead in your self and spiritual development journey. So first of all, be proud. And then you just choose again. You choose another thought, and you now know that comparison has the potential to block the magic that is waiting for you. So you push that comparison aside and move forward in your own lane. Aries, that is you. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. So Taurus, what I wrote for you, your affirmation for the year is, my past inner work and healing is paying off as I embrace a year of ease, flow, and abundance. My dreams and desires manifest and flow as one. I have a deep understanding of who I am. This clarity brings relief and liberation. So cool. It's a very refreshing affirmation, I believe. I believe 2025 is going to be refreshing for you. So I actually pulled 2 cards for Taurus, and those 2 cards were the choose card and the heal card. So the first card, choose, says, you choose how you feel, react, and perceive everything in your life. Choose to only see through love and positivity. And the heal card says, allow yourself time to heal. Be kind to yourself right now. So in the spirit of 2025, be kind to yourself in 2025. So you had, Taurus, so many cards popping out. So I pulled these cards over the last couple of weeks. I didn't do them all together because I needed to be in perfect energy and harmony and flow to pull readings for the collective. But what I've done is I have written this all down, because obviously I couldn't pull the cards on the podcast because that wouldn't be like, that just would be way too forced. So what I've written down here is that Taurus, you had so many cards popping out, which makes me think that you want so much, or maybe you're a little bit confused about what it is that you want because you have so many ideas and so many dreams, which is great. And the universe will be excited and will be supporting you in this like era that you're in where you want so much and you're here, there, and everywhere and you're excited about all of these different things. However, you need to stay focused and choose, your card said choose, to believe that you can actually have it all. Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed with your manifestations and your desires. Instead, choose again to perceive it all as exciting, as life-giving, as you can have all of these things because they will all flow on from one another. Just because you manifest one thing doesn't mean that you can't have the other as well. Remember that. There is an abundance of everything available for anyone in the universe. It's just energy. You aren't asking for too much. When you want a few things at once, you're not being greedy. You are just trying to make the most of your life, and you are just trying to grab what you deserve, which is so valid and so allowed. But you need to believe that in your mind, which I think the choose card comes in so nicely for you, Tauruses, because you get to choose how you see everything. You get to choose how you see your dreams and your desires. You deserve your dreams and your desires. Just watch that you are not getting overwhelmed with the amount of things that you want, though. Do you feel clear? Because you have access to this clarity, and this will bring the relief and the liberation that your affirmation talks about. Now, the Heal card came up for you, and what I think that kind of ties into here is you are wanting to embrace a year of ease and flow. If you are feeling into ease and flow, you are healed, which means that you have to allow yourself healing as it comes through the year of 2025. Don't resist it. It may be hard, it may be uncomfortable when it comes up. Instead, face it. Because facing the healing that you need to do is going to have you freeing yourself so that you can actually move forward positively. And this is how you're going to manifest that abundance and gain that clarity on having a deep understanding of who you are, feeling that relief and liberation. It's really exciting, but I think main message here is be kind to yourself and don't get overwhelmed with all the different things that you want. Gain that clarity. Gemini, the affirmation that I wrote for you. I am shedding layers of myself which no longer align. This release is bringing in a fresh new energy which is leading me to my true calling. It is time I put myself first. I let go of all pressures, guilt, and the need I feel for approval. Okay, Gemini, I also pulled 2 cards for you. The cards you got are Count Your Rainbows and Let It Out. So the Count Your Rainbows card says, this card urges you to focus on the positive. What you think about, you bring about. And the Let It Out card says, your feelings need to be felt, acknowledged, and talked about with a trusted person or professional. A positive mindset isn't always achievable, and that is okay. So as a part of your reading, it said you are working on releasing, so this is the reading that's on Moon Omens that I kind of use to curate your affirmations. It said you are working on releasing emotional attachments and letting go of painful things from the past. These 2 cards that I pulled for you, I believe represent this and the work that you'll do in 2025. This work that you'll do will result in powerful connections with exciting new people, and it will really start to align with your true purpose and your true calling. I don't want you to think, oh God, so this is just going to be a year of like work and uncomfortable things and I have to really try so hard to like get there. No, not at all. I think this is a year of transformation that will kind of come really naturally to you, and you will know when you need to do the work and when you need to relax and enjoy, and you'll get to do both. And remember that the healing work, that the talking about your feelings, acknowledging them, whether it's with friends, a trusted person, a professional, whoever, can be so liberating and can really bring that release, and it can bring immediate change. I think that is what is so exciting. Remember in your affirmation, it said, I'm shedding layers of myself which no longer align. I think this is going to be a really refreshing year for you to let go of what no longer serves you. And it's really bringing in that fresh new energy, which is leading you to your true calling. Your true calling is waiting for you. I feel there was a lot around your true calling. But as the Count Your Rainbows card says, You must focus on what you do have rather than what you don't have. You've got to focus on the positive. At times, this can be hard, 100%. But in 2025, can you be a glass full person? Is that what they say? A glass half full or a glass half empty? Yeah. Can you be a glass half full person in 2025? I think this little shift in your mindset, it may seem small, but I think it is going to bring huge differences into your life. So yeah, Gemini, count your rainbows and let it out. You need to let it out. And this letting it out, this shedding of layers is going to bring so much good for you. It's time to let go of the pressures of the guilt and the need you feel for approval, because you are here to live a life on your terms. You are here to enjoy. You are here to live out a life that is filled with your desires, and you can have that right now. So listen to the lessons in this affirmation and what the cards are trying to tell you. Okay, Cancer. Oof, this was a really exciting card because it flew out. I've literally written down here, it flew out, and I remember it flying out because I was like, whoa. And then when I saw what the card was, I was like, yes, so exciting. Okay, so I wrote for you, the magic within me is revealing itself as I lean into spontaneous adventures and creativity. I am setting myself free. This is my year to rise. I am strong and I am ready. Actual shivers reading that out, Cancerians. Ooh, this is going to be a really exciting year for you. Okay, the card that I pulled, which could not match more with your affirmation, was rebirth. You got the rebirth card, which says your spirituality practices are paying off. You are becoming more in tune with who you are and what you want. You are entering a positive new phase. Is that not just the most beautiful card? Like, what a incredible reminder. So what I'm feeling here is I love how specific the message is. I'm feeling that spontaneous adventures and creativity is actually a spiritual practice for you. So you know how the rebirth card said that your spirituality practices are paying off? And then your affirmation was all about spontaneous adventures and creativity. I think your spiritual practices actually are doing spontaneous things and leaning into your creativity. And I think that this is what will open up the gates for you. Like, I think it will really open your life up in more ways than you can imagine. I think your guard is being lowered as you relax into these fun adventures, going with the flow, not controlling the outcomes. And as a result, the door is opening for this positive new phase that is waiting for you, this total rebirth. I don't know if I need to go too much more into that, Cancer, other than just saying I'm bloody excited for you. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Okay, so Leo, what I've written for you, your affirmation for 2025 is, I am patient, present, and riding the wave as I embrace stillness and let go of anything which feels forced. It is time for me to stop and enjoy what is naturally unfolding around me. And the card I pulled for you, of course, matches so perfectly. You got the Trust and Receive card, which says, amazing work. Your persistence is paying off. Trust the process and expect to receive very soon. So I think the lesson in this is trusting the process, letting go of anything which feels forced, letting go of the pressure, letting go of the need to control, and allowing what is meant to happen. And in the meantime, embracing that stillness, riding the wave, being present. I think this affirmation, your zodiac sign, and the cards are really telling me that you are in a very beautiful, important part of your life right now, which needs to be lived and enjoyed. And as a result of living and enjoying it, you are showing gratitude and you are feeling into that high vibration. That is when you are going to allow everything else to naturally unfold around you. But I think the message here is focusing on you don't actually need anything else to unfold to be happy, because you can be happy right now in this moment with what is currently surrounding you. And when you focus on what is currently surrounding you, that is when you, of course, attract more into your life. I think a big message for you within this as well was patience and just riding the wave. It's time to just trust, I think, and let what is trying to unfold, get out of the way. So before this card came out, I was shuffling and a bunch of cards fell out. There were too many, so I kind of took it as a mistake. But then when I noticed what the cards were, they were all chakra cards. So what this is telling me is that maybe there is a bit of an energy imbalance within your chakras going on. So I would maybe do a meditation. I have a chakra balancing meditation. I think you need to just align all of your chakras and your energy, understand where you are putting your energy, where your balanced life is kind of sitting at the moment. And I think that will really help you kind of align and let go to enjoy the process and to let this lesson actually unfold for you, if that makes sense. Okay, Virgo. Virgos, are you ready? I have written here, and I remember this as well, that the guided affirmation deck that I used for you felt absolutely electric. Like it was, oh my gosh, I don't know what was happening in the energy there, but it was like, use this deck, pick me. There is such an important card that I need to give you for all the Virgos in the world. So what I wrote for you, Virgo, was deeper wisdom, fresh perspectives, and a growing sense of self-trust are helping me break free from old cycles. As I soften and show myself more compassion, I'm discovering that I am capable of so much more than I ever imagined. So, 2 cards flew out of this electric deck, and that was sensitivity and mindfulness. The first one, sensitivity. The card says, I embrace my feelings of sensitivity and know that I can protect myself from negative energy. And the mindfulness card says, I allow myself time to take care of my mind. I deserve to feel calm, clear, and content. How lovely. All right, let's talk about it. There was lots of stuff about kind of softening and gaining spiritual awareness for you. So I think this message is, don't second guess what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. You are a spiritual being. You are intuitive. You have access to divine wisdom. You have the answers that you need. I think you really need to embrace your intuition in 2025 and really turn inward instead of seeking that validation and the answers and the approval from the external, from other people. I think the sensitivity card, is reminding you that you're very sensitive to other people's energies, other people's words, other people's reactions. And instead of resisting your sensitivity, it's time to embrace it a little bit more. I think that's going to really help you. I think it's going to help you kind of embrace who you are as a person and kind of accept that this is you, and that is absolutely okay. You can use your sensitivity as a superpower. You don't have to be afraid of it, and you don't have to be ashamed of it. I would use it to get in touch with yourself and to treat yourself kindly. And I think this goes hand in hand with the mindfulness card we pulled. I think this year for you, every mindfulness practice that you involve yourself in is going to be super powerful, is going to be filled and surrounded with that electric energy that the guided affirmation card had for you, Virgos. I think all of the mindfulness practices that you dive into are going to bring profound kind of insights and really bring ideas for you that will create the change that you are seeking. And I think they're going to be changes that are big, and it's going to be so fulfilling for you, and you're going to feel so proud because these changes will have come from you doing the work. And I think it'll finally help you, relating back to your affirmation and your zodiac prediction. It's going to finally help you break free from old cycles for good. I feel like maybe you're repeating old cycles and it's like enough is enough. I think the cool thing is that once you completely, discover and believe that you are capable of so much more than you imagined, you will be unstoppable, and you have access to do this, and you know exactly how now, because the cards have told you it's going to come from mindfulness practices. So what are those mindful practices for you? Is it going to a meditation class? Is it going to a sound healing class? Is it doing your own meditations? Is it journaling? Is it painting? Is it going to the beach with bare feet with meditation music in your ears? Do it and do it consistently, and get ready to experience the shifts and the ideas that will create this positive change that is going to free yourself from those old cycles. I think it's really exciting, Virgo. Woo! Okay, Libras, let's get into it. This is what I wrote for you. Your affirmation for 2025 is: a powerful year is unfolding, filled with exciting and healthy changes that align perfectly with the elevated version of myself. As I release old patterns, I welcome profound insights and magical opportunities that expand my potential in ways I never imagined. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the cards I pulled: third eye chakra card and the miraculous shift card. I'm so excited for you. Okay, let's talk about it. So the third eye card says, activate your third eye to unlock deeper wisdom and understanding. You are more intuitive than you think. The next card is there is magic in the air. This is the miraculous shift card. There is magic in the air. Breathe it in and make room for what is coming. What I am seeing and feeling is that there are actually similarities between Virgo and Libra. And they are obviously star signs that are very close together. And maybe you're listening and maybe you're on the cusp. So if you're Libra, I want you to listen to Virgo as well. And if you're Virgo, I want you to listen to Libra and take lessons from both of them, because I feel like they're almost, the energies are overlapping. And it's like Libra and Virgo are almost working together in 2025, which is really cool and really powerful, I think. So especially if you have friends or partners that are Libra or Virgo, talk about this, communicate about it. So what I'm finding here is to bring this miraculous shift that is awaiting you, you must release old patterns and actually allow yourself to expand. And the cards are telling you exactly how to do that. You can access this insight through your third eye chakra. And yes, you can. As I said to Virgos, you are more intuitive than you think. You need to actually allow yourself to see what you are seeing and experiencing and know that it is right. You've got to trust what you're seeing and experiencing. I'm so excited because these cards and this affirmation is telling you exactly what you need to do to experience the miraculous shift that is awaiting you. So your affirmation is very exciting and very high vibrational. Releasing the old patterns, welcoming profound insights and magical opportunities to expand your potential in ways that you never could have imagined. So it's time to open yourself up to the possibilities that await you. No more playing small. No more making excuses. No more waiting until the time is right. The time is now. It's time to tune in, go and do a third eye chakra meditation, open that third eye and see what is waiting for you. It's time to unlock the door. And who deserves this miraculous shift? You do. You deserve this miraculous shift. And I'm so excited for you. I don't think this is one that we need to spend too much time on either, because we don't need to overcomplicate it. It's, time to trust yourself, tune into your intuition and get ready to experience big shifts that, are waiting for you. Okay, Scorpio, my fellow Scorpions. So that's how you say it, right? Scorpions. Yes, I'm obviously a Scorpio. I used to resist it. I used to think I wasn't a Scorpio until I absolutely understood that I am, oh my God, such a Scorpio. And I love it and I embrace it. So the affirmation that I wrote for us is, I trust I can make choices which will break patterns and create positive, lasting change. I am embracing my desires and my shadows in a new way which is empowering and freeing. I am embracing my desires and shadows in a new way which is empowering and freeing. I am creating magic simply by stepping into my power. Oh, okay, and the card that we pulled for us, Scorpions, was so exciting. It was the success card. I was so excited when I pulled this. The success card says, I am abundantly successful. I can easily focus and move forward, inspiring those around me. So what I have noticed here is that this all matches up with that if we allow success and choose to move into a new direction, we will be successful, but we have to make that choice. Now, I feel like there is quite a few elements of service, which is backed in through the cards, through the affirmation, and through the prediction off of moon omens. So what I have found is the message from the cards, which is inspiring those around me. And in our horoscope prediction, it says we will help others grow. I think this is something to be really aware of, but not something we necessarily need to go and seek. I think it will come naturally. And what a beautiful thing to do in 2025 is to service others, to help others, to inspire others to grow. But as I said, I don't think it needs to be seeked. I think it will come naturally, but when you do find opportunities to help those around you, lean in and do it because it feels good. You are the person in that moment that the world needs you to share your energy, and I think these moments will be backed with like supercharged, powerful, beautiful energy, and that beautiful, powerful energy will come right back to you. A huge part of manifestation is acts of service. When we are acting of service to others, when we are asking for things that are for the highest good for all, for the collective, that's when we are super powerful. So just keep that in mind. There are some really exciting messages around breaking patterns, which will create positive, lasting change. What I'm most excited about, being a Scorpio myself, is the word lasting change. You know, we all create these goals and these ideas, which we might change at the first month of every year, and then we kind of sink back into old patterns or old habits. But I think, Scorpio, there's a very exciting energy around our horoscope and our affirmation this year, which says this is the year that things actually change. And the success card coming out was like an answer of a result of what will happen when I think we embrace our desires and our shadows in a new way. Because again, remember, it was talking about desires and shadows. So we're embracing it all. We're being realistic, but we're embracing it all and doing the real work, which is not just creating positive change. It's creating positive change that will last. So I'm really excited. I think ours is like a really realistic, doable, yet refreshing spread. It's empowering and it's freeing. And that's what it says in the affirmation. And this newness we get to lean into is like renewing. I just said new so many times. But remember the last little bit in your affirmation. It's I'm creating magic simply by stepping into my power. So when you start to overcomplicate things, when you start to get overwhelmed this year, Scorpios, all I want you to remember is I am powerful by stepping into my power. Who do I need to be? Who am I? I'm going to step into my power, whether it's helping others, whether it's helping myself. I am here to grow. I am here to be, and get so excited of the lasting shifts that will become available and change for you as a result. Okay, Sagittarius, here is what I've got for you. Your affirmation is, as I focus on unconditional love to myself and those around me, everything else falls into place. I am fully embracing my authentic self as I leave fears behind. The doors have opened and nothing is holding me back from living a life of my dreams. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. I pulled 2 cards for you, and I know that you're going to be excited about these cards. The first card I pulled was the Trust and Receive card, and the next card I pulled was the Love card. So Trust and Receive, the card says, amazing work, your persistence is paying off, trust the process and expect to receive very soon. And the Love card is positivity surrounds your love life right now. In your horoscope, there was lots about unconditional love and family. I think there's so much to this. I think that this is a really good sign that there is positivity surrounding your love life, whether it's with your current partner or someone new. But this card is a reminder to embrace the love, to feel the love, to accept the love, to be open to the love, and focus on yourself as a loving being. With the Trust and Receive message, I feel like this is linked to everything you've been working toward in 2024, and it's like a sign of validation that your work has been heard, that Your work has been seen and acknowledged from above, and the universe or whoever you believe in is putting all the pieces together for you in 2025. You must trust that you will receive it all in divine timing now. I think it's time to step back and let it unfold. Of course, giving up that control, but enjoying the process while you're at it. Back to the unconditional love. Unconditional love is one of the greatest things I think a human can feel, whether it's you giving the unconditional love or you receiving the unconditional love. I think this card is a really good sign that there is going to be lots of that in 2025, and to embrace it and be thankful for it to create more of it in your life. And this unconditional love is going to help you fully embrace your authentic self. And that is what is going to help you leave fears behind confidently and move forward fearlessly. Really, really excited about this one. Okay, Capricorn is up next, and your affirmation for 2025 is, I embrace a year of transformation and change. I have unlocked positive karma and it is echoing through every area of my life. I have learned to value myself, and as a result, I live with greater meaning. I have forged my path and I am living a life of peace and fulfillment. This was one of my favorite affirmations to write because it just makes sense. It feels right. I mean, they all do, but this just felt really quite magical. So the cards that I pulled for you, I pulled 2 cards. One was Count Your Rainbows, Not Your Thunderstorms, which I knew, I know we've already pulled for another zodiac sign, but if it comes out, it comes out and it's meant to be. And the other card is the Listen to Your Heart card. So the Count Your Rainbows card, this card urges you to focus on the positive, what you think about, you bring about. And the Listen to Your Heart card says you are the only one who has the answer you are searching for. Quiet your mind and listen, it is there. So this message around positive karma is very strong and very specific. To me, it means that you may have felt like you've been in the trenches in 2024, or meeting block after block, or that in 2024, maybe things were just a bit hard for you. I think this is a message that it is time for things to turn around. And I think the Rainbows card is a little reminder that when negative things do come up, don't fall into old patterns and think that 2025 or 2024 is repeating itself in 2025 for you. It's not. Use this time to focus on what you do have. I know it's easier said than done in times, but when you can, I think focusing on the positive is going to bring lots of enlightenment for you, lots of change, and a different energy which comes with this transformation that the affirmation promises you. As I said, the positive karma message is just so specific. So I really think that 2024, you've just unlocked all of these insights and this positive change and this good karma. I think that this is when you are going to begin to walk that path of peace and fulfillment. Peace and fulfillment is coming for you and you are on the right track to gaining it. But just remembering when those triggers come up, when little things or big things do happen that are negative or that are fearful or that remind you of 2024, it doesn't mean that 2025 is a repeat of 2024. So really valuing yourself enough to be kind to yourself in those moments, because not only is it going to help you in that moment, it is going to help the future version of you, of what you are manifesting in that moment, to unfold later for you in a way better way. The Listen to Your Heart card is a reminder that the power is already within you. Everything that you are seeking is within you right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait to access it. You need to trust, again, that you are an intuitive being. You need to trust what you are seeing, what you are hearing, what you are feeling, and what you are experiencing. You are on the way to peace and fulfillment. It is coming. Trust and get ready for the good karma to come and hear you. Okay, Aquarius, the second last zodiac. The affirmation I wrote for you is, I am seeing the world through a fresh new perspective. I am cleansing and healing my energy and experiencing incredible breakthroughs as a result. Intuitive knowledge is coming easily to me. the 2 cards that I pulled for you, I pulled a card that I've already pulled again for another zodiac, but again, if it comes out, it is meant to be, which was sensitivity, and the next card was outside opinions. So the first card, sensitivity, says, I embrace my feelings of sensitivity and know that I can protect myself from negative energy. The outside opinions card was, I don't let outside opinions affect my happiness. I'm excited. I am excited, Aquarians, about this one, because I think as a result of cleansing and healing your energy, you will experience feelings of sensitivity and maybe experience some opinions from those around you. But these cards serve as a reminder that you need to A, honor how you are feeling and be kind to yourself, because cleansing and healing your energy, the work that you are doing, is actually cooking up incredible breakthroughs for you. And B, not allow other people's opinions to bring you down or sidetrack you from what you are focused on and for what you want. I'm really excited about this because, again, your cards have brought not only specific messages, but specific things that you need to do, be aware of, and be focused on to allow these breakthroughs to actually happen. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I think a lot of freshness is coming for you in 2025, which is maybe why the people around you won't be used to this version of you that does certain things, that says certain things, that experiences certain things that are different to the 2024 version of you. But it's time to step into your power, embrace what is meant for you, and wear it proudly, focusing on you, really focusing on your path forward. Embracing those feelings of sensitivity when they come up, because that is just you protecting yourself, and that is you feeling sensitive to other people's energies, which sometimes maybe do not align with the version of you that is 2025 version of you. Your sensitivity does act as a power that helps you see through people, that helps you understand where you do want to be spending your energy and where you don't want to be spending your energy. So yeah, Aquarius, I'm excited and intrigued. Excited and intrigued. Oh my gosh, we're on to the last star sign of the zodiacs, Pisces. Pisces, this is what I wrote for you. I am evolving and opening myself up to the fullness of life. I am embracing what I was made for and flowing with blessed changes. As I gain a deeper understanding of my past, my soul radiates with light, guiding me to the most empowered version of myself. Wow. Okay, wow. So the card that I pulled for you was interesting because it was the throat chakra card. The throat chakra card says, that is a tongue twister, it is important for you to communicate openly and vulnerably. Focusing on your throat chakra will enhance the courage needed to speak up. I think that this card is a sign that there is something that you are holding back on currently. Something that you really need to open up about and to communicate on to actually be able to process it and release it. Your horoscope, there was a lot about evolving and opening yourself up to the fullness of life that surrounds you. You can't do that if you're closed off, holding secrets or holding things back that you're afraid to voice. So I think that you need to check in with yourself. Is there something that you need to say? Is there something that you need to let out? And your initial answer might be no, because you might be afraid and you might think that there is no way that I could ask for help or tell this person this thing or ask for a pay rise, whatever it is. But there's a really empowered version of you waiting for you to catch up with them. And it's close. And I think that this card has shown you exactly what you need to do to get there. This is why I love this exercise. Oh my gosh, because the cards often help us with where we can take action on what the horoscope says. Wow. Pisces, that's you. Everyone, that's you. They are your zodiac signs. They are your affirmations that I have created. If you want to go and read the predictions that Moon Omens wrote for you, just go to moonomens.com. The affirmations that I wrote were based off them. And then, of course, the cards I pulled were based off my own intuition. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast, please comment on Apple or on Spotify if you enjoyed it, if you resonated. It helps me understand what you guys want, and it helps me to keep creating these podcasts for you. Welcome to 2025. I'm excited. I did start the year not feeling refreshed and motivated, to be honest, but now that we're kind of in the second week, I'm feeling a little more optimistic and I'm feeling ready. I'm listening to my Scorpio energy, and I am ready to make lasting changes that stick. So thank you so much for listening to my podcast. Thank you so much for being such a valuable member of the Pass Around the Smile community. All the links, the timestamps and everything is in the show notes. Happy 10th birthday to Pass Around the Smile today. I'm feeling a little bit emotional, but in a good way. So thankful for you all. I'll chat to you soon. Those of you who are in the Self and Soul Reset at the moment, it is incredible. If you missed joining in to the Self and Soul Reset, my 5-day New Year course, it is actually not too late. Yes, you've missed the lives, but the lives are recorded and put in the course portal. You can do this course at any time during 2025. Everything is still there for you, the meditations, the booklet, the recordings of the lives, and it is a really transformative course. The things that you guys are saying that you've already experienced, and we're only on day 3, is incredible. It's 5 days where you can put yourself first and really give yourself a real shot. Give something your all for 5 days and then enjoy and reap the rewards as they follow. So the Self and Soul Reset, I will link it in the show notes as well. If you want to join up, it's not too late. You can always, the recordings of the lives are there and you can make your way through it in your own time. Thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.